Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time doing my review on Sonic the Hedgehog Annual 2019 Comic Review. Now, as you know, the Sonic IDW annuals have sort of short stories and showing the characters in their own slice of life stories without the main plot. Now, usually when I do my review on the Sonic annuals, I tend to do each story to share my thoughts on. And the story I'm going to be covering is The Curse of the Pyramid. And we have Rough and Tumble showing up at the desert-like area saying, "This is it, Tumble! We finally found it! The lost pyramid of Dr. Eggman!" "Well, I'm still not sure this is a good idea, Rough. I mean, what if Eggface abandoned it for a reason?" And so we kind of see how Rough is kind of all determined to kind of get the treasure and find what it is. And of course, we do see how Rough thinks that, yeah, it's kind of obvious that he's left it there on purpose, but as soon as he steps onto one of the tiles, all the spikes come through, with the wall crushing through, saying, "Nothing to be scared of. This is why. Then why are the walls moving, Rough? We're gonna get crushed." "First rule of tomb raiding, you gotta keep moving. Let's roll." And they make it out with no little problems. Of course, we see how Tumble is kind of worried because of the legend and thinking this place is cursed. And we see how Tumble says, "Scared? What are you talking about? We're Rough and Tumble. Nothing scares us. Nothing." "You sure about that, handsome?" "Ah!" And we kind of see how Rouge the Bat shows up and we see that Rough and Tumble are not pleased with her showing up, knowing she's one of those good do-gooders. And we see how Rouge says, "Stop you. Sorry to burst your bubble, boys, but I'm only here for Egghead's treasure. I've heard this place is packed with all the kinds of shiny stuff, enough to last a lifetime." And so we see how Rough and Tumble use their attacks on Rouge, and we kind of see how Rouge tries to go for them, but we see how Rough and Tumble ends up activating one of Eggman's golems, and we see how Rough and Tumble say, "Hey lady, got any idea what this thing is?" "It's trouble, that's what it is. What did I say about the curse?" And we see how Rouge tries to find the kind of device to shut down the golem, until Rouge sees something in the shadows. And of course, we see how Rough and Tumble destroy the golem with little to no problems. And just then, they see that Rouge is covered in bandages, saying, "Rouge, what happened to you?" "The bandages! Don't let the bandages touch you, or you will be doomed like me, doomed for all eternity." "Ah! The bandages! Get him off! Get him off!" "Rough, I thought you said nothing scared you." "Are you kidding me? We gotta get out of here. This place is cursed, I tell you. Cursed!" And of course, we see how turns out it was all a trick, and Rouge was helping the residents who resided in the kind of pyramid, helped them out. And we see the elder saying, "Oh, thank you. We've been so happy here since Dr. Eggman abandoned the base." And we see how the elder says, "Not even Tomb Raiders searching for Eggman's treasure. We're only teasing. Why don't you help yourself?" And of course, this is the end of the story. So I think the story is not too bad. I think it shows that despite being a thief, you can tell Rouge knows where her heart is in the right place. I think it's like looking at Gildy O'Gill from DuckTales, or Black Cat from Spider-Man, or Selena Kyle from DC Superhero Girls. I think they're meant to be thieves who do have a heart and do realise when to set things right. You can tell there's moments where Rouge does realise her mistakes and does want to fix things. So I think the story definitely deserves a thumbs up. Still good and still alright. So, comic reviewer here, signing out.